Hi, I'm Rachel, the Good Witch of the Northeast, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing energetic forecast for the week ahead for the different elemental signs, and this is for our water signs. So if you have your sun, moon, or rising in Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, this message is for you. I've talked a lot today. I'm very excited. It's been about 6 months since I filmed for YouTube, and so I've talked a lot today. And it's been fun, but I am talked out. Anyway, so this is for our sun, moon, and rising. Nope, this is for our water signs, sun, moon, rising of Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This message will be for you. So I'm using 2 different oracle decks, and I do have a tarot deck that we will use at the end and a song to kind of get these are not yours, get everything aligned in. The solar eclipse is today, so the chaos is so real, but I do think most of us are going to have a week filled with, like, I heard the word temperance, but I don't know if that's really what I was trying to convey, but sure. I guess not. So your first card out was anxiety in reverse, which is awesome. Also indecision. So I do, in reverse, I do think that there is something here about, I think you are currently, if you haven't currently left the situation that has been draining you, you are about to leave the situation that has been draining you. And I think that there is perhaps some fear there. But what I think the issue is, I'd like to pose a question. If you are dealing with an energy or a situation right now that isn't serving you and you would like to feel better, what if you, like, make it smaller? Like, I think the overwhelming concept, I think the concept is so big right now that it's overwhelming. Blanks and postman driving by. Apologies for my dog. I think that there's something here about the thinking woman. So yes, with the anxiety card in reverse and the status quo in reverse is really saying that there are no more choices to be made. There is nothing really to be concerned about because everything's kind of been made for you. I do think that you have been dancing around a final decision for a little bit, and I think that's what's causing you some anxiety. I think it's the final act is not here yet, and you're now kind of worried yourself into the space of, I heard the word dither. So, like, perhaps there's more things out of your control than you are anticipating. Like, perhaps you're holding yourself way more accountable and for other people's actions, thoughts, everything than you should. And if that's the case, like, that's the shit you can put down. That's the barrel of fucking swords that you can put down behind you, not in front of you, so you don't trip over it. Put it behind you. And just leave it there because it's not yours to deal with. I think you're moving into this phase right now. There's going to be a lot of clarity and abundance, but it's going to feel chaotic, if that makes sense. It almost feels like you're going to be flying by the seat of your pants. I have no idea how that's possible, but it's like you're going to be flying by the seat of your pants, but also feeling very grounded. I don't get how they go together. I don't know how that's going to fucking look, but it does feel like you're moving into this phase where there's going to be a lot more security than what is around, than what you can see. Maybe that's it. Like an inner knowing that, like, you will be okay. Like, you're not going to fall because perhaps you know more than that other person. That might be a thing. You're currently in this phase, you're cutting out everything that doesn't serve you down to, like, what clothes you wear or your sensory, like, how you treat yourself. Like, I think there's something about your calling your power back right now, and it's so completely total. It is just, you're doing it in a way, like, how you dress, how you speak, how you carry yourself, the ways you drive to work. Like, it feels like you are currently shedding everything that doesn't serve you, because it feels like you're doing a burn it all down. Which is interesting because you're the water sign collective, so I don't think y'all burn it down very often, but it feels like you're about to burn it the fuck down. And that can be so completely awesome. And not in the words of like cool, but more like awesome, like I'm in awe of the people that can do that. Because it takes real balls, you know, it takes real guts to be able to do that. You have the second chakra in reverse on top of your higher self. So it's almost like there's this energy of maybe feeling uncreative, maybe feeling maybe feeling blocked, maybe feeling disconnected from your sexuality, your sensuality. You know, you're feeling like you're stuck. You're not able to flow. I think what you're being told to do right now is to kind of go more inward, in which there's a water sign, so y'all go inward all the time. But it's I just saw the words 11 years old. So there is an 11-year-old version of you that's trying to speak right now. For some of you, this 11-year-old version is trying to tell you a truth. For some of you, you're trying to explain how you feel. For some of you, you're trying to understand someone else. But this 11-year-old version of you is incredibly insightful, and you need to listen to it. That's what's going to help get you out of this period. And if this 11-year-old version of you is surrounded in a box of trauma, now is a time to inhibit the idea of the fact that you are the safe adult and that these are just memories, they can't hurt you, and that you can listen to that 11-year-old version of yourself. And like energetically, book a reading with me and we can talk about like fucking them up for hurting the 11-year-old version of you. I like to fight. If you feel like you are healing without a full picture, if you feel like you are like putting together a puzzle piece of your happiness and you feel like you don't have all the puzzle pieces, that's accurate. You don't have all the puzzle pieces yet. And I think me just telling you that is also frustrating, but I think it will be affirming because you're not meant to know everything yet. You either haven't uncovered truths yet, maybe people haven't made decisions yet. There are things that are tied into your blueprint of your soul, of your happiness, that you're still uncovering, so don't put yourself in a box. Don't be like, this is what I like and this is what I don't like and this is what I want and this is what I don't want. Like, don't be that won't help the flow either. Like, try and break down those walls because that's not going to help. You also have a lot. It's interesting. I think the elemental collectives are starting to meld because everyone's starting to kind of get this energy of like soul family coming in. So being understood, being able to experience friendships and relationships on levels where you are primarily, I almost said primal, but that's not what I meant. But like you are able to be very extremely vulnerable and you be able to be seen and supported. And that's a type of safety I don't think you've ever had. I think you have found that safety within yourself and like, yes, love this for you. But I also think this is not a safety you found outside of yourself, and this is coming within the next 6 months. That's what you're being aligned with right now. You're being aligned with some great new opportunities are coming in. So let's do a little check-in with the music, and we'll go from there. And we'll see what the tarot cards have for our water signs, and then we'll close out the reading for the day. 1, 2, what's a good day? 3. Taylor Swift. Look what you made me do. I was dancing in between. That's a good way for me to like shake the energy off, is I like dance my ass off. Like I'll do a collective reading and then I will dance. All right, words of affirmation, direction for our water signs. What do you got for them? This is actually, I think, the perfect fucking song. 2 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 3 of Wands, Knight of Wands, 6 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Tower. Okay. The 2 of Cups going into the 3 of Wands is really interesting. So it's you know, not, well, it literally says don't give up on people you love, but it's about Two of Cups across the board is about like the duality of relationships, acceptance of partnership, and then the Three of Wands, it's preparing for the long term. Knight of Wands, active energy, quick energy, energy that's swift, that moves in fast, trusting your instincts, staying focused. Six of Swords, moving on from hard times. There might be energy still around you of tension, of depression, of trauma healing, but you're moving out of that. It's hilarious because then we go into the Ace of Pentacles, and this little lady's actually going on a journey, right? So like you're moving out of this hard time, walking a golden path of abundance into a goddamn Tower moment. But like, let's just get a little bit of clarity on the Tower moment, because like we don't ever want to leave anyone like that. Like that's not how we want to do things. It will work out well, because like with the Ace of Pentacles right in front of it, like I feel like people always think they assign the Tower moment as being such a bad thing. But first of all, the Tower moment can be an aha moment of like clarity, of knowing, of like eternal safety, and knowing that you've always been okay. That's a good ass fucking Tower moment. Or knowing that you've got your own back, that's a good fucking Tower moment. I just want a little bit of clarity. But joyous fun and playing safe. It's not clear at all. 6 and 7 though. All right, hold on. One more. Yeah, it's positive. It's a positive thing. I just don't understand the playing it safe and discovery in reverse. Okay, so the Tower moment has something to do, you're going to change. It has something to do with how you respond to things. Just try and shift in, if you're able to inhibit this energy of like inner child, inhibit this energy of like running up to like, I don't know, kids have no fucking self-preservation skills, right? So like they'll run up to a fucking edge and jump off. Do that, because like I think in a kid's mind they will like grow wings and fly. Do that. Like energetic, like don't obviously run up to a cliff and jump off, but I mean more along the lines of like, if you feel like you need to adopt an energy, the energy you need to adopt is the fact that you will always be okay. The fact that there is divine work at hand to help you sprout wings, if you will. The Tower moment is more an aha discovery. It's an internal thing. And it will bring a lot of clarity and a lot of abundance. So look at what abundance meant to your ancestors. That will be a great way to honor them, because I think that this gift, this Tower moment, the gift that's coming is at the hand of them. So like my ancestors, like I'm of Irish descent. So there was one time where I was like, I want a really great way to honor my ancestors, like whatever. And I did Instacart one day when I was like zooted or whatever, and I accidentally ordered 12 mangoes, but they were on sale for like 39 cents each. So I got a shit ton of, and I love mango, a fuck ton of mangoes for super duper cheap. And I was like, that's abundance to my ancestors. So I dedicated that one to them. Made smoothies and was like, this is my ancestors. And mangoes, the spiritual properties, metaphysical properties of mangoes is spirituality and happiness. So like fucking perfect. I feel like this is going to be, if you're able to ride out this tumultuous time with this energy of I will always be okay,